YouTube Rasmusar. This is Hayden Lewis. Today we're going to go over another thrust or stab from the lower guard, from this guard here or here. So this one has a little bit added steps. It's not just intercepting and thrusting from that position. So I'm here, I'm intercepting their attack, horizontal cut. Here, I'm chambering my hand kind of where my armpit is, and then I'm thrusting through. So I'm trying to sneak in that thrust here. This one's not necessarily a serious one, like trying to cut through them. It's threatening. Boom. Boom. Now, depending on circumstance, then battlefield, you could, like, these attacks are not always to necessarily kill them in one swing, although that's ideal. But it's also, if you're fighting in a unit, you have men to the left and right of you fighting with you. It's almost like you're herding sheep sometimes, trying to keep them in one direction so your archers can move in, or your musketeers or artillery can move, or you're trying to cover because cavalry behind you is trying to get through. So that's why some of the techniques may be more aggressive and getting them to backpedal. So this is one of those examples of getting your opponent to backpedal. So one more time. I'm here, I'm intercepting, I'm boom, boom. Now with the thrust, with this particular sequence, I'm stepping with the horizontal cut, right? I'm here, I'm not necessarily cutting all the way through, right? I'm here, and then I'm just pushing like as if I was throwing a jab in boxing with that thrust. Boom. So this would be pretty effective if you're cornering your opponent, whether they're on a wall, on a bridge, or on the edge of a cliff or whatever, right? This is good to get them backpedaling. And those half cuts, I like to call them, it's not really like I'm cutting them halfway, but it's like I'm not cutting all the way through. Those are to get them like, oh, he's coming at me with a sharp blade, right? So one more time, less talking. Here. One thing you can do to add to that thrust is when you're blocking high and you're here, you can push the back of your shamshir, this kolahak right here, this small cap. You can use that to push into it. And when you're doing the push with your shamshir, when you're doing the push, you want to rotate your hips. Let me back up, maybe you can't see my feet. You want to rotate your hips and your shoulders into it, and watch my foot. Boom, and then that's when you're chasing them down afterwards. So one more time. Here, here. So I hope you like the technique, and we'll continue to do some more thrusting from that same lower guard.